Jaz moram reči, da ob zaključku tega mojega potovanja po Avstraliji, da sem zelo srečen in ponosen, da sem se odločil za ta obisk kot minister za Slovence v zamejstvu in Slovence po svetu. Moram reči, da smo dolgo načrtovali ta obisk in vesel sem, da je bil načrtovan zelo uspešno, organizirano in odgovorno. Naša naloga, pravzaprav in naše poslanstvo, je bilo toliko močnejše, ker sem prišel tudi v Avstralijo z pismom predsednika vlade, kjer me je prosil, da kot njegov odposlanec prenesem pozdrave vsem Slovencem v Avstraliji z veliko željo, da se ti odnosi med domovino in Slovenci Avstralijo še poglobijo. Seveda pa s tem tudi, da izrečemo zahvalo vsem in tem prvim generacijam, ki so v 60-ih, 50-60 letih prišli kot Slovenci z trebuhom za kruhom, z željo, da preživijo, z željo, da si ustvarijo svoj dom, in to so tudi uspeli. Vendar pa znano je, da so Slovenci dobri delavci in znano je, da se znajo zelo hitro prilagoditi v razmerah takšnih, kot so. Moram pa reči, da je naše poslanstvo tudi odgovornost do tega, da smo povezovali, da smo tudi navezali stike z parlamentom. Jaz sem govoril tudi z predsednico parlamenta. Podpisali smo tudi sporazum o medsebojnem sodelovanju, možnostjo koriščenja počitnic do 200 študentov mladih na leto. Istočasno smo odprli 3 konzulate v Brisbaneu, v Sydneyju in pa v Adelaidi. In jaz mislim, da je to pomemben poudarek, da želimo z konzulati, častnimi konzuli, uspešnimi ljudmi, priznanimi Slovenci v Avstraliji pravzaprav še poglobiti stike tudi z znanostjo, gospodarstvom, in zato smo tudi bili prisotni pri ustanovitvi poslovnega kluba. Organizirali smo srečanje tudi z predstavniki gospodarske zbornice in imeli zelo uspešen klub znanstvenikov in raziskovalcev, ker menimo, da je zametek tega kluba pravzaprav tudi oblika tega višjega oblika sodelovanja med državama, to je med Slovenijo in Avstralijo. Želim pa reči, da je ta naš obisk predvsem v smeri tega, da se ozremo tudi v prihodnost. Mi želimo predvsem, da mlade generacije doživljajo ta druga, tretja in četrta generacija Slovencov tukaj, doživi nekaj preporod, predvsem v tem smislu, da so te komunikacije za Slovenijo lahko hitrejše, za tehniko hitrejše in istočasno, da bomo te mlade generacije z novo vsebinami omogočili, da bojo morda imeli v srcu Slovenijo, istočasno pa z svojim znanjem in z šolo dejansko imeli možnost, da se vključujejo tudi v mednarodne tokovoje gospodarskega sodelovanja. Kajti odgovorni smo, da tudi kot Slovenija, ki ima neko svoj strateški položaj v evropskem prostoru, lahko glede na te slovenske korenine v Avstraliji zelo uspešno povezuje kot neki most povezovanja tudi določene gospodarske in pa strokovne znanstvene aktivnosti med relacijo Avstralijo in pa Evropo in evropskim trgom. Na koncu mi dovolite, da se izredno lepo zahvalim vsem slovenskim klubom, ki so me gostili, vsem slovenskim društvom, vsem Slovencem dobre volje, ki so mi izkazali to čast, da sem bil lahko njihov gost, da sem spregovoril v slovenskem jeziku z Slovenci, ki živijo in delajo v Avstraliji, in da so mi dali morda tudi določene pobude in misel, kako naprej. In moja odgovornost kot člana vlade Republike Slovenije je, da bom morda na osnovi izkušnje te turneje tudi vzpostavil neke nove politike, novo strategijo, predvsem do Slovencov v svetu, kajti zavedati se moramo, da mora Slovenija, ki ima 500 milijona Slovencev zunaj Slovenije, dejansko je s tem tudi mnogo večja, lahko mnogo uspešnejša, in to je tudi lahko izziv Slovenije, da je Slovenija lahko uspešna in večja, predvsem z Slovenci po svetu. Hvala lepa za to čas, da sem bil lahko vaš gost. Istočasno pa vam izrekam ob državnem prazniku iskrene čestitke in slovenskem. In drugo leto, ko bomo imeli 25-letnico svoje samostojnosti, upam na ponovno snidenje in vam že sedaj želim srečno in uspešno.
Hello everyone, my name is Zvone Žigon and I'm an assistant of the Minister for Slovenians Abroad, Mr. Gorazd Žmavc, at the Office for Slovenians Abroad at the Slovenian government. My task was to organize and to lead the whole tour of the Minister to Australia. This was not an easy task because we had to squeeze so many events and so many things into 10 days of a visit. This time we managed to visit as many as possible of Slovenian community. We actually did almost everyone. We had to skip Perth and maybe some other places, but in general we did manage to go everywhere. The purpose of the visit was to, of course, to see the community, to see how the community lives, what are the issues that we can help with. And there were also a couple of very special tasks to do. The Minister officially launched the beginning or the functioning of the Slovenian Australian Chamber of Commerce, which happened in Sydney. The same event, we actually also, the Minister also opened the premises of the Consulate of the Republic of Slovenia in Sydney, headed by Mr. Anthony Tomažin. Then, among other events, we visited also, of course, the Slovenian archives in Sydney, both Slovenian clubs, and the Slovenian Catholic Mission. In Canberra, we had a very important task to do. The Minister signed the arrangement between Slovenia and Australia about the working holiday visa, which will enable up to 200 young Slovenians to visit Australia for 1 year, and vice versa. Hopefully 200, if not, we hope for that number, Australians to visit Slovenia also. In the same day in Canberra, we met with Tanja Pliberšek, the deputy head of the opposition and the Slovenian, who actually speaks Slovenian. We also met for a short time with Brolin Bishop, the Speaker of the Parliament, and we actually mentioned to her the wish of Slovenian economy for the negotiations for the double taxation question, because this is an obstacle in investments on both sides. The Minister also laid a wreath to the fallen Australian soldiers at the War Memorial in Canberra, which was a very touching moment for him and for everyone in the delegation. Whoever was with us from the embassy and so on. After that, we went to Brisbane, where the Minister opened another consulate headed by Mrs. Nevenka Golc-Clarke, Honorary Consul of Slovenia, who is also the organizer of a new Slovenian school, which is already functioning in three towns in Brisbane, in Gold Coast and in Sunshine Coast. So we actually launched officially this school in the same visit, the same day actually, the next day. Well, after Brisbane, we flew to Melbourne, where where the minister officially launched Slovenian Australian Academic Club, very important institution again, and I will come back to that later. After Melbourne, after meeting with all the presidents of all Slovenian clubs, and also visiting one of the clubs, we continued our trip to Adelaide, to the final day, which is today, where the minister opened the premises of the third consulate, which is headed by Adrian Vatovec. So altogether, as you can see, we did really quite a lot in those 10 days. We opened three consulates, two clubs, and one school, which is I can say this is a very rich visit, a very important visit, very full of activities, important activities. Starting the professionals and businessmen clubs or associations is very important for us, because we want to offer to younger generations of Slovenians living in Australia, those who are newcomers and those who are descendants of Slovenian immigrants, new ways of being Slovenian. Being Slovenian, not only going to the Slovenian club, but also maybe doing business with Slovenia on a very rational basis, doing student or research, exchange, etc. All these are the new ways of, and of course, somehow connecting business and research into an idea of how to being a part of Slovenians in the world, making a net of Slovenians all around the world, wherever they are, whatever they do, especially in the professional basis. The minister mentioned before that in Slovenian language that he is very proud of what we did, and he's very thankful to everyone, and I am too thankful to everyone who helped us organizing this trip, who treated us that well. We were accepted very well everywhere, so we are very thankful for that. I have to especially mention all three honorary consuls who did a great job and who actually organized their parts of our visit in their territories. So thank you so much for that, Adrian. And now we are coming back to Slovenia, where we have to, of course, we have a task to do. The minister, as a member of the Slovenian government, has to pass on this message of the willingness of Slovenians here in Australia to cooperate in building bridges between our two countries. At the end, the minister also, and myself too, are wishing all the best to all Slovenians in Australia. So thank you again for having us here, and hopefully we see you again soon.